Hello YouTube, good morning. Now we're gonna go ahead and trade all the 10 accounts that we're trading. Here I am again, documenting the progress of the accounts, what I'm doing and what I'm not doing, and then so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay. So as you can see, today is Monday, so it's the 29th of July. Okay, and it's actually 7 in the morning. The laptop is saying it is saying another time, but it is wrong according to the time zone. So right now it's really early in the morning, and we're gonna do the trades right now. Okay, so as you can see, guys, I'm gonna go through it really fast. All right, so I got two trades here which are going negative. Okay, AUD NZD and EUR SEK. And by the way, I'm just gonna open a trade right now. Let me see which one. Let me just see something. AD. Just see something here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy AUD USD. Okay. Just checking out this down here. AUD USD. And just before we buy, let me just check something. As you can see, the spread is pretty cheap right now, so I'm gonna buy it. And by the way, I'm not gonna buy one complete lot size, but I'm gonna buy 0.10. Okay, so that's gonna be it. As you can see, the commission is 29 cents. I don't know if the swapping is gonna be positive or negative for this one. I'm sorry about it. And the spread was, yeah, it was very cheap spread. 0.10 lot size, because I'm trying to increase the proportional lot size of the account. So instead of being 80 to 001, like I said, if you're actually watching the whole progress and the whole series of forex, I'm gonna try to increase it to like 90 or 100 to 001, or maybe 120 or even more. Okay, 130, 150 to 001, because I want to make sure there's a lot of sustainability with these accounts, and I have a lot of margin to open multiple trades if I need to. Okay, if all the trades goes against me. But that's pretty much that. Now account number 2. Well, this one I'm gonna. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I should wait for this one to close, because I almost got 1% of profit here, or I should just close this trade. I mean, just close it, or wait a little longer. You know what I'm gonna do? So because right now is the end of the month already, so it's July 29th. I'm just gonna close this trade right here. As you can see, let's go to history. So in history, you can see all the trades that I opened during this month, which were, I mean, the trades that I closed during this month, which was only 3, because I started this series mid month, in the middle of the month, so we barely had time to do any trades. But yeah, it's okay. Now I'm just gonna open another trade here, because I want to make sure I have more margin. And just keep that in mind. The margin level is at 6,000%. Let me check margin level account 1 again. Now that is at almost 7,000%. Number 2 now. Let's see. NZD USD. I'm just gonna buy NZD USD in this account. Yeah, so NZD USD. Let me check NZD USD before I do it. So spreading is pretty cheap as well. The spread 0.2, and like I said, I'm gonna open trades up 0.10 lot size. Okay, commission here was 26 cents, as you can see. Now I also don't know about the swap, if I'll be receiving or paying. I'm gonna have to actually check before I open the trades, okay? But as of now, I just want to open trades that are a little bit less risky than opening trades off a proportional lot size of 0.13. I'm just gonna use 0.10 or below, okay, from now on. But for these trades, I gotta wait a little longer. Gotta wait for these ones. But as you can see, margin levels at 5,000%, which is really safe. And it is all good in here. Now account number 3. Okay, account number 3, they're all negative. Every single trade's going against me. Let's see the hourly chart. Okay, that's the hourly chart. That's where I open the trade. And it's going against me. And I'm just gonna wait, okay? Because I have more margin, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get a better average price for these trades, but I'm gonna wait for the chart to go a little more against me. Or yeah, go more, I mean go higher or up. I don't even know how to say it. But what I'm waiting to do is this. So basically I'm gonna wait for the chart to go even higher, and if it gets somewhat more or less like this point right here, and the chart and the market are at 1.8618 more or less at area NZD, I'm just gonna place another selling position here to try to get a better average price. So when the chart goes back down, I'm gonna close that at break-even point, or I might even profit. I don't even know what I'm gonna do yet, but that's kind of how I work with it. And of course, if that goes against me, I'm gonna have to do something else. But as of now, that's pretty much it with account number 3. 5,000% of margin. Like I said, I'm gonna open trades below that lot size, below the proportional lot size, because I want to make sure I have much margin, to the point where, I don't know, let's say I have like 9 open trades at the same time, six trades open at the same time, I don't know, 7 open trades at the same time, or it could be like 9 or 10 trades open at the same time. I am still trying to make sure that I'm above, I don't know, maybe 2,000% more or less. So let's say I'm between 1,500 to 2,000%. Anything below that, I am not going to be opening any trades. Just worst case scenario, but I try to avoid it. So what I want to do with the proportionalized lot size of the accounts, according to their spread, the spread I'm paying, the commission, and also the swap that I'm paying, what I want to do is literally make sure that, I don't know, if I have like 6 trades open at the same time, 7 trades open at the same time, 8 trades open at the same time, I still have above 2,000% of margin. Like I said, between 1,500 to 2,000%, because in that case, if I have like many trades open in many different currency pairs, I don't know, maybe Euro NZD, AUD CAD, Euro USD, like many random charts, and I have enough margin, what happens is it's very hard for all the trades to be negative at the same time. That could happen, but it's really hard that happening. And what happens is, if I have a lot of margin, I can breathe, and then I'm gonna close the trades day by day and bit by bit, all the way up till I can make my profit again. So that's kind of what I'm aiming here. That this is why I have to take into consideration the margin level. So the margin level is like the essential, and that, of course, that's just one part of the puzzle that we're trying to solve in this game of Forex. We need to do everything right to make sure that we maintain our accounts safe, but that's kind of how it is. Okay, so this is why I'm changing. I'm probably going to change that to 0.10 or 0.9, 0.09, 0.08. And what I'm going to do is, instead of opening just 2 trades at the same time, 3 trades at the same time, if I see that all the trades are going against me, I might pull up with more, not pull up, but come up with more trades open. Maybe more 3 trades at the same time, more 4 trades at the same time. So at least some of these trades, I can profit off of it, and I don't know, maybe do a trailing stop loss, so I can stretch out the profit much longer, and try to do maybe 1 to 2% per trade per profit on these trades, and see what I'm gonna do. Okay, but that's pretty much it. And yeah, other than that, that's account number 3. I'm going to account number 4. Yeah, so for this one, as you can see, I gotta wait a little longer. Maybe if the chart moves back to this breaking point right here, actually not this breaking point right here, then I'm gonna be successfully leaving this trade. 3.5, 59. For this one, we have to wait. I gotta wait for USD NOK as well. And also check this out. Check the amount of swapping that I'm paying. Almost $10. And it's been like what? Let's check this out. 22. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for 5 days, because weekends they don't count because the market is not open on weekends. But I opened this trade on the 22nd of July, and look at how much swapping I'm paying. So almost $10 of swapping. That means it's almost $2 a day. Look how much loss you can run into when you're not taking into consideration the swapping of the account. And that's the problem with this. A lot of people, they don't take that into consideration. If you don't take this into consideration, it's hard for you to be safe on the long term, because like that little $2 every day could turn into a huge snowball effect in like 6 months, or I don't know, a year. Let's check that out. So for example, say you're paying $2 a day for 180 days. That's $360 in half a year, because that's 180 days. For example, say you're paying $300 every year. I mean, every day for a year. That is $730 for a year. That means it's almost 10% of your account gone, completely gone, just by paying swapping. You know, and let alone the trade itself, that could go even more against me. So you could be paying like 3, 4, 5, 6 times more that, or even more. You know, you could be paying like $3,000 off of profit, because not profit, off of loss, because I don't know, maybe you have $730 on spread, and you also have, I don't know, $2,000 going negative, the trade going negative, and that's why I haven't closed the order yet. But instead of paying, you know, just $2,000, you're paying $2,000 plus $730, which makes it even harder for you, because now you have even less margin to work with your capital. And this is why even $2 a day could turn into a huge snowball effect that could completely destroy your account if you're not careful with it. Okay, and this is why exactly why I am diminishing the amount of lot sizing that I am gonna open the trades at. Okay, and yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. So that's why I said I'm gonna go to 0.10 or 0.9 or point something here below 13 to make sure that I give a lot of margin to the account and safety. Okay, because that's all you need. We need safety more than everything else in here. USD NOK. There's nothing to do here other than wait. Okay, for all these trades I gotta wait, and the margin is at 3,000%, which I still think is slow for the amount of trades that I opened, because ideally when the trade goes against me, I open 2 more trades, I place 2 more orders to try and make up for that loss and increase my average price. But I think that if all the trades go negative against me, what's gonna happen is I would probably have way less than 3,000%, maybe 1,500, or even less, maybe 1,000%. So that's why it's not ideal, and I'm trying to get that fixed. So yeah, let's go to account number 5 now. For this one, there's nothing to do as well, but wait. $130, 113, and $32. There's nothing to do here other than wait. Account number 6. Margin levels at 5,000%. This one's the same thing. Okay, we gotta wait. Account number 7. Oh, also margin at 6,000%. Good. Commission, this one, margins at 10,000%. 2. Well, let me close this trade right here. Let me open something else. I'm trying to avoid CHF for now. Let me check your NZD. 2.0. I'm gonna sell your AZD NZD at 0.10. As you can see, there's a huge imbalance here and the chart's going up, so I'm gonna try to counterbalance it with your NZD. Spread's really cheap right now, so 2.0. Alpha spreading. 49 cents of commission. And margin levels at 7,000%. So we are pretty safe with this account. It's gonna count number 8. This one's going negative. USD CAD negative, GBPAD negative, and GBPNZD negative, and the margin levels at 3,000%. Nothing to do in here but wait. I'm not gonna open more trades for now. Count number 7. This one too, there's nothing to do in here other than wait. Wait, wasn't I at account server already? Hold up. I think I made a mistake here. Hold up. Yeah, let me go back to account number 8. Yeah, okay. Account number 9. Okay. I'm definitely gonna place a trade here. UPNZD is negative. Euro SEK negative. Let's see. GBP AUD is very stretched out. That's very stretched out upwards. I'm gonna sell GBP AUD. Let me just check the spreading. The spread. 1.0. Great. Now 0.10. And we're gonna sell GBP AUD. And as you can see, margin levels is around 4,000% now. Now account number 10. Yeah, account number 10 is the worst of them though. 2,000% of margin level. 2,400%. All the accounts going negative. Your NZD negative as well. GBPAD negative. Negative and negative. Yeah, so yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing, guys. So for all these accounts, I'm gonna be diminishing the lot size to 0.10 per trade. So every trade that I open will be 0.10 or maybe 0.08 or maybe 0.09 or even less though, like even 0.07, because that gives me margin to open more trades. So for example, instead of just opening 3 trades at the same time, I might open like 6 trades at the same time, or even more, like 9 trades at the same time, still maintaining a high margin above 3,000%. And worst case scenario, I'd only stop opening trades if the margin is below 2,000%. So below 2,000%, then it is a red flag for me. I'm gonna stop and then like wait to see what's about to happen with the market. But ideally though, I'm gonna do even way below that. Okay. And that being said, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And as of right now, as you can see, I am on a proportional lot size of 80 001. That's gonna be changed to like 130 001, because that gives me more safety. Or worst case scenario, 150 to 001, because we're gonna act like that's all of the money that we have. And because that's all the money that we have, this is gonna be the risk management that we are doing. Okay, and of course, that's just one risk management that we're doing, because this is just one way of trading, but there are many ways of managing this risk. And for this series right now that I'm doing, this will be the risk management. But there could be many things that I could do with the accounts. Like for example, I could choose between being more aggressive on one of the accounts and then more conservative on the other accounts. For example, let's say I have 10 accounts. Off these 10 accounts, I don't know, maybe 9 accounts I'd be more, yeah, 8 accounts I'd be more conservative, or I don't know, maybe use a proportional lot size of, I don't know, 200 to 001, or even more, to be really honest with you guys, maybe 300 or 400 to 001. And then maybe on the 2 other accounts I'd use like 60 to 001, or 80 to 001, or 70 to 001, or 75 to 001. Or maybe one of the accounts I'd use like 60 to 001, and the other account I'd use like 90 to 001. And then the other 8 accounts I'd use like 200 or 300 or 400 to 001. Because with that case, I am creating, because with this risk management, I'm creating this iceberg system that I said to you guys, in which I am managing the risk like this. So basically, like I am risking the accounts, but I mean, I don't know how to explain that, but I don't know how to explain it in English. But basically, I am leveraging the limits to like the positive range infinitely, but the loss is a finite loss. So for example, I am maximizing the profit, but I am minimizing the loss. For example, that's pretty much what I'm doing. That's the system that I'm trying to create right here with this risk management here. That's like an iceberg management. Okay, in which like I would put two of the 10 accounts right here on the tip of the iceberg, for example, because that means, because with these accounts I'll be doing a more percentage rate. So for example, 10% a month, 5% a month, 7% a month. And why I'm doing that, because that does not represent all of my money. Like in this whole iceberg system, that's pretty much what I'll be doing. So like for example, if I'm doing this risk management here, I'd be using 2 accounts of the 10 accounts, 2 accounts of the 10 accounts here to do like 7% a month, 8% a month, 10% a month. And then by the time I'm stuck, because it's gonna happen eventually, I have all the other accounts generating profits, and much faster. I mean, not much faster, but like in a much safer way. And then the profits that I have right here, I'm going to use to cover up the loss that I'll have here eventually, to save an account. So for example, let's say I'm stuck in hedging, I'd have to allocate more money into the account to gain more margin, so that I can save that account. And once I save the account, I'd remove the money, put the money that I deposit back here again, free up the margin again, and then redo the system over and over and over and over again. Pretty much that's kind of how I would manage it, if that's a risk management that I'm doing. So that is just one way of dealing with risk. You know, that's actually way smarter than the way I'm doing already, because the way I'm doing it already with all of the accounts, I am doing the same risk management for all the accounts, but that's not ideal. Ideally, that's the best risk management to do. Of course, that's just my opinion, but I think that's the best thing to do. But I'm not doing that because this is just a series that we're doing. We're learning, and I don't want to be too technical here, because if I'm too technical, most of you guys are not gonna understand it, and I want to make sure that you understand it before we do things more advanced. Okay, but I'm already saying that because I want you to learn. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So these are all of the accounts. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you like it. I don't know if you understood it, and if you made it this far to the end, thank you so much. And let's go back now to my FX book. As you can see, guys, I'm gonna put all of my FX book in the link down below, so you can see exactly what I'm doing. You can see the progress of the account, if they are positive, if they're negative, and I wanna show this to you every day, whether I'm losing money or not, because I want to be transparent with you guys, because I believe in transparency. Transparency is what it really shines, in people's people's life. So I think the more transparent I am with you guys, the healthier our relationship will be. And I want to develop a good relationship with you guys, rather than, I don't know, maybe showing off something that I'm not, or lying to you, or, make up stories, because usually these things, they don't last forever. They tend to last for only a short time, until I, get caught lying or doing something stupid, and I don't want to do this. So, yeah, so as you can see, you're going to be looking up for these accounts every single day. Okay, if you want to follow up these accounts, you can follow up these accounts every day. Okay, to see the profit of them. To 59% on account number 4. We have 1% on account number 5, and the profits are very slow yet, because the account just started. These accounts, they just started like 15 days ago, 10 days ago, more or less. So I need more time to develop the accounts, but you can see the process already. Okay, the progress already. Account number 6. Account number 6 is negative because I closed the trade. That I made a mistake. So I made a mistake in this account, but there's no problem. We're gonna get this money back too on the long term. Okay. So as you can see the margin here, the drawdown, the profit, the balance. There's no profit in this account. The growth, no growth at all. Profitability. As you can see, the monthly analysis, this one's negative, but there's no problem. Account number 7. Account number 8 is down to 0.18%, but that's pretty much nothing as well. Still on break-even point. This one's positive 0.18, which is still on break-even point as well. Account number 9 is at 1.48% profit. And because I closed more trades today, you're probably gonna see you're probably gonna have the chart updated next time you check it out, because you're gonna see the trades, the accounts going up. Okay, with the trades that I closed on one of these accounts right here, which I don't remember right now. And this is account number 10, which there's no data to display because I haven't even closed the trade yet. So yeah, so that was the video, guys. Let me know what you think. Okay. Oh man, he was really crazy. I know I talked a lot, but it is important. Okay, let's go back here and let me show it to you guys. So guys, that was the class, that was the analysis that we did today for Forex. I hope you like it. If you have anything to say, or any criticisms, any suggestions, let me know. Okay, and just keep that in mind that I'm being very thorough, because I want you to learn. I really want you to learn about risk management, because trading is not about trading per se, but it's much more about managing your risk than doing anything else. Because if you know how to manage your risk, like I said, there's no guaranteed a profit, because in a variable market, you cannot really guarantee any profit, but at least your chances and your probabilities of becoming more successful, they are they're way higher. The chances are incredibly higher of profitability on the long run versus you not managing your risk. And that's kind of what I try to teach right here. Okay, so although I'm trading Forex right now, we're gonna learn a lot about risk management in Forex, but once we get really good at Forex, we're gonna apply the same knowledge, and the same knowledge that we learn on Forex, we're gonna apply that to other markets, such as crypto, such as options, the derivatives, which is really good as well. If you have your stock portfolio, we're also gonna learn about managing a portfolio. We're gonna learn about stocks. We're gonna learn about portfolio theory. How to allocate your assets in a safe way. What is risk management? What will be the system that we're going to develop for us to generate passive income with your stock portfolio so you can earn dividends, or I don't know what your strategy is like, but we're going to learn many things here when it comes to learning passive income and investments overall, because we as entrepreneurs, we need to make sure that we invest our money, because that's the problem, quote unquote, of being an entrepreneur. You don't have a fixed salary. You're not working at a normal job receiving a paycheck, and because you're not receiving a monthly paycheck, which is always going to be the exact same paycheck every 25 days, every 30 days, or whatever. You need to have other setups. You need to have a setup in which you have cash flow, you have working capital for you have many streams of income, you have active income coming from your business, but you also have passive income because you invested the money that you made in your business into something that generates you passive income. Could be, some people invest in real estate. I do prefer stocks and other types of investments like this. So portfolio development, treasury bonds, REITs, or indexes. I don't know. It could be many things. Could be a little bit of forex, but forex though is high risk investment. Keep that in mind. You shouldn't put all of your money in forex, but it's one thing I like doing and talking about because it's good for me, and it enhances my portfolio as well. But mainly I want to teach you guys a little bit about the stock market as well, and like I said, derivatives, stock portfolio, options trading and stuff like that. Okay, so we do develop better strategies, and like worst case scenario, a little bit of day trading though, but day trading is a little bit more complicated, and I don't think you should be doing day trading every single day. If you want to do trading, you should do more swing trading because you have time in your favor, and every investment that allows you to have more time is safer than you not having time, and that's the problem with day trading. I mean, we can use day trading to leverage a little bit of our money, but not every time, because I think that's way too risky. And in the future, I might pull up and bring you guys with I might come up with strategies like statistical and probability strategy, when it comes to day trading. So, the programming Python strategies that people develop, I want to try to come up with that so I can teach you more about this, so we can do with a small portion of our net worth instead of putting all of our money into doing day trading, because that's the worst thing you can do. Okay. But yes, basically, I want to use this channel to help you guys to be more stable financially speaking, okay? Because like I said, we are entrepreneurs, and we as entrepreneurs, we need to be as smart as we can with our decisions, because we don't know what can happen tomorrow. And I'm not saying that because I'm saying like the chaos theory, or I am a guy that only thinks about the worst that could happen. But the truth is that as an entrepreneur, you don't know what can happen to you in your life. Maybe, the worst could happen to you. Of course, I don't want that happening to you, but truth must be said, we don't know what comes across our lives as entrepreneurs. Our business could fly away, or maybe we could have a problem. Maybe someone in our family needs help financially, and we're not ready because we have no cash flow. So we need to have all these things into consideration, and I am trying to bring that to you guys. Okay, so not only we are going to be learning entrepreneurship and digital marketing and many things when it comes to that, but you're also going to be learning on how to invest the money, financial literacy, and many things when it comes to that. So we complete our whole ecosystem, and we have a safe and self-sustainable ecosystem for the rest of our life. So even though our money doesn't come in like every single month, but we have so many streams of income coming from many ways, and we're so safe because of all the system that we have in our lives, that it doesn't really matter. We're good to go, and you can finally live up a more calm life without worrying about money, because you have cash flow, you have income, you have many incomes entering every month, and you have freedom, which is ultimately what we need. Money is just a tool for what we truly need and want, which I think is freedom. Okay, so I know I stutter a little bit, but I want to give out the message so you understand it. And if you do like this type of content, I'm gonna gently ask you to subscribe to the channel because I'm trying to add a lot of value to you guys. And if you do want to see more, like I said, stay tuned, watch the videos. I'm going to be coming up with a lot of things, and I'm going to be sharing my experience in my journey and documenting the whole process with you guys, and I hope you can learn something from it as well. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.